Tender poached eggs nestled in spicy greens and cooling yogurt. Have some crusty bread to mop up all that sauce. Shakshuka, a moppable feast. Listen, I know you can't swing a pepper these days without hitting a pot of shakshuka. It's a Middle Eastern inspired tomato dish where you have these poached eggs inside, and there's a reason why it's popular. It's because it's delicious. But this time, we're gonna make it green. Yes, just watch. Start with an onion. This one is massive, so half should do. So not to worry too much about the knife cuts, which always makes me happy and relieved. There we go, this is good. Okay, into the nice hot pan, previously heated, a pat of butter. I'm going to add some olive oil just to keep the butter from burning. Swirl it all around. Lovely. Okay, onions in. Yum. Coat these guys in this yummy, buttery olive oil goodness. Wipe away your tears and chop some garlic. Cut away, just go by feel with the garlic, or use a garlic press. Just take a pause. Reflect on all the good things in life. Okay, garlic is going in. Because this is a green shakshuka, we're going for green pepper. Hardly ever see green pepper anymore, so let's bring it back. And then slowly but surely cube these guys. Yep, every shakshuka I have had is a red sauce. Whether it's North African, Israeli, other parts of the Middle East, inspired. That's right. Taste one, quality control. We'll turn the heat up a little bit. You really want to hear the pan talking to you, sizzling away, snap, crackling, popping. Okay. I'm going to bring this to life with some ground cumin. Got a pinch of chili flakes. The size of your pinch is completely up to you. And some kale. Just rip it right from the stalk. It's the easiest way. It's like the zipper kale. And slice through. Stir this all together. And then to turn it into a sauce rather than a stir fry, which is basically what it is at this point, we are going to add some tomatillas, which are a Mexican tomato. Tomatoes, of course, are traditional in this dish. They're kind of, they're very similar, but they grow with a little husk on top, and you'd rarely eat them raw, if not at all. So they're always served cooked, and usually come from a tin, too. So here's a tin, drained of its juice. They have a really interesting flavor. Much like the tomato, but slightly more savory. And now we are turning this shakshuka into a Mexican, Canadian, Middle Eastern dish. And to this, a little bit of water just to soften the sauce. Turn up the heat, bring it to the simmer, and season with salt, 2 salts, and some pepper. Let's turn up the heat a little bit and put the lid on just to soften the greens and bring it up to speed before we put the eggs in. Tomatillos really take this to a different direction. All right, we're gonna cook the eggs directly in the sauce. You could always put them in a pan at this stage and cook them in the oven. We're gonna do it on top of the stove because we have this lovely lid. just make a little divot where the eggs are going to go. Clear a spot. And carefully this is beautiful already. Lid goes on and the eggs will just poach. Meanwhile, make a yogurt topping. This is also a Turkish-inspired, yummy addition to any poached egg situation. I'm going to add some garlic by just grating it over the microplane. So we want it nice and fine. No big chunks of garlic. There. Here it is. So yummy and fine. And also some fresh dill. Just a rough chop. And some cayenne pepper. Wonderful. Whisk it together. And then usually by the time you finish this little sauce, your eggs are ready. Now I'm one of those people that always forgets to put a timer on when I'm cooking eggs because I like eggs anyway. Soft, firm, middle of the road. It's up to you. 4 or 5 minutes, I would say, for a nice medium runny egg. Let's have a little look. Just kind of investigate a little bit. Touch. They seem perfect. Okay. Now at my house, I would usually just bring this whole pot to the table and everyone could just tuck in. You could have bread for dipping. But here I am, I'm gonna serve myself right in the kitchen. It smells so good. Just carefully, with ease, take your poached egg, add some extra green sauce. Let's top with some yogurt. Always room for saucy. Little dill and some more cayenne. Now a nice poached egg that's runny just adds to the sauce experience. Just cut it in and let that yolk roll around through it. This is not for everyone, just cook it through if that's the case, but this is the way I like it. Now, there's a reason why this dish is popular. It's because it's easy and yummy and feeds a crowd, vegetarians included. Oh my gosh, so satisfying. Any time of the day. Green eggs. Might need a spoon and a fork. It's that kind of meal.
Trends come and go, but great dishes stand the test of time. Shakshuka really is one of the greats. It's green eggs, if you will, but no ham.